time of the year. Happy holidays, everyone, from 2K Sports as we get set to bring you some mid-season NBA action. Here we go. Alongside Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, I'm Kevin Harlan. Allie LaForce will be our reporter tonight on the sideline. Last outing for Atlanta unsuccessful. The loss to Chicago. So Coach Van Gundy, after 4 Defensive Player of the Year awards, his last coming in 2024, do you think Rudy Gobert has a chance at another?
Well, look, Kevin, I think Rudy continues to play at just as high a level defensively. But now as the game has changed, I think we're starting to reward guys with those awards who can not only protect the rim and make it tough on teams, but can go out on the perimeter and guard multiple positions. So I think it'll be tough for him to get a fit.
Here's Garnett, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
And that passion that Garnett plays with is really infectious. He's always talking and trying to get himself and his guys going.
Greg, you look at Alperen Sengun. He's one of the best combinations of force and finesse in the NBA.
And you wonder how he fell to the 16th pick in the 2021 draft. You saw the numbers he was putting up as a 19-year-old in Turkey. Pretty clear he should have gone higher.
Now here's Van Vliet. Good ball movement here by Miami. The kick out to Anunoby. Van Vliet with it. Lillard picks him up. Here's LeBron.
Yeah, the vertical's still there. LeBron's athleticism never ceases to amaze.
Lillard outside. Here's Champagnie. Sinks the triple.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Van Vliet outside. And Garnett has it in the corner. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Gobert the screen. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
With his giant frame, Gobert sets a good screen and then just pivots into open position.
Stolen by Mitchell. Three-pointer, Lillard. And it's LeBron James with the rebound. For 3, Vassell. Rebound by the Hawks.
Yeah, slow start for them offensively. 1 for 5. They need to be more patient and find a better look.
Lillard outside. Shoots over Anunoby. And that one's good. Lillard.
Well, Lillard is so good at getting himself space to score. The pick and roll just opens things up for him.
And Pippen pulls it down.
I think this is a rare case of being overcommitted. He tried to go all out at the rim, and they stifled him.
Now, here's Pippen. Lillard outside. Shot clock at 5. With the teardrop. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And you gotta box out Gobert or he will make you pay on the offensive glass.
To the middle, Mitchell. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
Here's Lillard. Heat knocking down the tray. And there's the defensive 3-second call. And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
And the free throw no good, but they'll get the ball back here. Now, here's Mitchell. Currently averaging almost 6 points a game. With the drive. Oh, he just jams it right over LeBron. Wow.
A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
Now here's Van Vliet. Nothing on the board. And it's slammed in by Garnett.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher. Here's Lillard. Pass to Mitchell. Fires for three. And it's LeBron James with the rebound. The Heat trail by 5. Got a piece of it. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Hawks. And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Seconds left in the first quarter. Mitchell outside. Lillard from outside. That shot misses. It's deflected. And we reach the end of the first quarter. Hawks on top. They lead by 5. 2K Sports back. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Hawks.
Well, I have to applaud their ball movement. They're moving the ball around, finding the best looks they can, and keeping everyone involved.
You also have to admire how they challenge the defense inside, getting a lot of points in the paint.
And you talk about the rise of three-point shooting, Coach. Damian Lillard has been at the vanguard.
Yeah, I think what Damian Lillard has done, he's been one of the guys, one of the few guys in this league who changed what we think about three-point shooting. Because of his range, he shoots it from deeper than we're used to with most anyone else. And he shoots it off the dribble more than he shoots it off the catch. Damian Lillard's one of the guys who has changed the NBA.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thanks, guys. Donovan Mitchell can put up points, but he's sacrificing some of that to get his teammates going. He said, quote, "For me, it's about balancing, picking my spots, picking my games, empowering everybody. But sometimes I've got to go do what I'm paid to do." Back to you.
He can heat up in a hurry, that's for sure. Thanks so much, Allie, for the report. No question, Scoot Henderson has excelled from a very early age.
Yeah, look, Kevin, I think it was tough on Scoot Henderson when he first came in the league. The expectations were so high, and we didn't absolutely dominate early. People got down on him, but this is a really talented guy. If we just give him a little time, he's going to be one of the best guards in this league.
There's the basketball mind of Henderson working. Stayed ahead of the play for the score.
And Pippen gets it to go.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Pass to Merrill. Traps in the tray. Merrill's got his first 3 points of the game.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
Mitchell outside. Mitchell on the move. Did you see that? Donovan Mitchell.
And footwork really so important. Donovan threads the drive there with such grace.
Henderson. Rebound by the Hawks.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game. Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
Rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. Merrill gets the bucket.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Mitchell outside. Outside, O'Neal. Screen by O'Neal. Tries it from the top of the key. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Lillard's got 4 this quarter.
Oh, Lillard is an accomplished scorer. He just figures out all kinds of ways to capitalize.
And that one's good by Henderson. And one way players look to expand their game adding counter moves to keep defenders off balance. Greg, what was something you added that really gave defenders pause?
You know, the snatch back pull up, you know, using your speed to kind of get the defender going downhill, and then you slam on the brakes and just create that separation to then go into attack mode.
The Heat trailed by 3. Green drives in. Outside, Kuminga. Pass to Green. To the wing on the left. And stolen by Lillard. For 3, Mitchell. Henderson pulls it in.
Well, despite his lack of efficiency, the team has put together a good offensive effort tonight.
On the wing, Williams. Poked away. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Miami needs to get a shot off. From deep, Green. Damian Lillard grabs the loose ball. And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Both teams will make substitutions. The Hawks leading by 3. And Fred VanVleet is going to pick up a foul. That is his first foul of the game. 17 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Pass to LeVert. Shoots over Vassell. LeBron grabs the miss.
Well, that one should be in his wheelhouse, but just off the mark.
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. And stolen by LeBron. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Hawks lead by 3. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Pass to Champagny. Off target from three-point range.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
In GA, the Hawks going young, trying to build a sustainable model for success.
Yeah, most of the starters not yet scratching their prime, so there's going to be some growing pains, but they're showing plenty of prime.
Vassell, no good. The Hawks leading by 3. And here's Pippen. Kicks it out to Lillard. Gobert, the screen. Inside. And finished off by Gobert.
Well, that's why you feed Gobert near the rim. He makes the most of those easy opportunities.
Teardrop shot. And it's good for 2. And now a 7-point Atlanta lead.
Well, you can see why he's a go-to guy for them. They trust in his ability to shoulder the offensive load.
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Vassell, right side. Mitchell, left side. Over to the left wing. And stolen by Anunoby. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Well, the Miami Heat said Coach Eric Spoelstra talked about their approach, and he said, you got to try to take control of the game, set the tone, and play consistently throughout. Everybody's trying to do the same thing. It's who can impose their will longer than the other team. Guys, back to you.
He knows his stuff. All right, Allie, thank you for the report.
What a ferocious finish. Once Mitchell gets some speed behind him, look out.
Anunoby outside. That's good. And so Garnett with the assist. Anunoby's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Lillard outside. Bagley the screen. With some arc, and it's Lillard missing. And so Anunoby will bring it up for the Heat. 4-point game. Next up will be a home game matched up against the Pacers. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home.
How about the power there from KG? He can fly with the best of them.
Bagley with a wide open look. Off target with his 3. Greg, everything they're doing is working right now.
Good run they have going right now. The momentum is huge.
Poke loose. Pippen with the steal. Here's Lillard. Miami grabs the miss. Coach, you and I were just talking about this the other day. We don't see many finished players in the NBA. I know Lowry is proud of that.
Well, he should be, Kevin, because he's not only a great player, but he's probably a role model for everybody in Finland and proving that you can come from anywhere now in the NBA and make yourself into a great player if you have both the skill and the desire to do so.
So both teams making some changes here. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. LeVert in the corner. 6 to shoot. Fires it up. Buries the 20-footer. And the Hawks lead by 2.
And how about the playmaking skills of LeVert? I like watching this guy break down the D in the pick and roll.
Down low. Here's Green. Excellent D that time from Robinson.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Pass to LeVert. There's a screen by Robinson. O'Neal. And the dunk by O'Neal.
And how about the recognition there from LeVert? The coaching staff will appreciate that kind of ball movement.
And it's Green missing. Atlanta leading by 4. Middleton outside. It's LeVert on the wing. Pulls from the top of the key. Again, the Hawks good for 2.
And that set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.
Yeah, Henderson is so talented. They're showing great vision.
Definitely got to use the clock here and get the last shot.
Yeah, but if you get an open look, you got to think about taking it no matter how much time is left on the clock.
The third quarter comes to a close. Hawks ahead, up by 4. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Atlanta.
33.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. The Heat trailed by 4. It's Vassell on the wing. Kicks it out to LeBron. Here's Anunoby. Good on the 3-point shot. Anunoby's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for the Heat. Pass to Champagny. And stolen by LeBron. Kicks it out to Van Vliet. It's tipped. And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession. Here's Vassell. Good ball movement here by the Heat. Here's Garnett. Garnett just attacking the rim.
And great find by Van Vliet. He's in control of this offense and generally makes good decisions.
Bagley the screen. To the paint. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Bagley's got his first points of the night.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Yeah, he got a good look, and he calmly delivered for them. That's what you like to see.
Vassell outside. Oh, they get it back. PG, that's good.
Keep getting him the ball. He's been a huge part of this offense.
Outside Pippen. Garnett with the block. And here's the fast break. LeBron leading the way. Vassell wide open. Drops in the tray off the fast break.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle them up right away. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, well, Quinn Snyder was just reviewing the plan with the team. And a big reason their team is down, the three-point line. Coach saying in the huddle, we have to battle on the perimeter. They're outplaying us from the arc. Guys?
Great work as always, Allie. Thank you. Drains the three-pointer.
Well, already an improvement for him from beyond the arc in this game.
On the wing, Anunoby. Here's Garnett. 5 on the clock. Now Anunoby. LeBron misses the three. We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone. Outside, Gobert. And stolen by James. Now Garnett. Throws it down. What an assist!
And so far, Garnett has dominated this game, getting to his spots and executing.
And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And just a loss of concentration there, and they're going to pay for it with the over and back.
Yeah, you hate to see sloppy, careless play like that. It's so unnecessary.
Van Vliet, right side. Vassell. And so the ball out of bounds. Gobert touched it last. They get a hand on it. It's stolen by Gobert. There's a minute 47 left to play here in the fourth. Here's Lillard. And stolen by LeBron. Now Garnett. Oh, that is a big-time jam.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Well, as a coach, turnovers will drive you nuts, but sometimes that happens when you're aggressive, so there's a balance. Well, this is what he does. A proven scorer in the clutch.
He drills the three.
And the native of England, Anunoby, doesn't back down from taking the big shots.
Outside Lillard. Launches it. Down it goes for three.
Well, this is game time. You need a bucket. You know who to go to.
Outside Anunoby. Here's Garnett. Mitchell with the steal. 36 seconds left in the game.
That is world class.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
Outside Vassell. And the three misses. And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And they go to the intentional foul. First free throw is good, and that will put them up by 2. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 3-point game.
Well, talk about poise under pressure. Buries all of his free throws, and now up 3. They've got to play smart.
And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. What do you think we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
And it's do or die time. They need a bucket here to stay alive.
Yeah, the clock is their enemy, and they know it. We'll see if they go for the tie or try and get a quick one.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. James looking it over. Here's Garnett. Stolen by Mitchell. And so it's the Hawks who've come out on top. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish as they continued to wait out until the very last moment to seal.
And there are so many times when you see these tight games won at home, that advantage of having that crowd behind you oftentimes is the ultimate X factor.
And that about wraps it up.